Donald Trump is taking active steps to make sure we never see the Epstein files, and that cannot happen. Donald Trump has just asked Pam Bondi to open an investigation into the recent release of the Epstein emails that came from the Epstein estate. Just so we're clear, those emails were funneled to Congress from the Epstein estate and then released to the rest of us in the public. Donald Trump has said, based on the light of this new evidence, I would like Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, to open an investigation on the Epstein charges and everyone who was involved. Now, at face value, that sounds pretty fantastic, and it's going to rile up his base to see, Donald Trump was never part of this thing, but that's a lie, and it's bullshit, and we know it. But what it's also going to do is give the Department of Justice the reason to say, even though we get a supermajority from both Republicans and Democrats in the House and the Senate to release the Epstein files, it's going to give the DOJ justification to say we cannot release any of the Epstein files because it's under an open investigation. The whole system is a sham. Burn it all down. But before you do that, reach out to your congressman. If I was your congressman, I would want my phone blowing up over this. I would want my emails blowing up, my text messages. I would want the cages my carrier pigeons to be in empty because they're too busy going back and forth with you about this. For fun, let's talk about how Donald Trump said the Epstein thing was a whole Democrat hoax, and now he's saying, oh no, let's open an investigation on it. Or we could also talk about how the fact that he campaigned on it and then had his DOJ come out and go, what files? They don't exist. How could you open an investigation on something that doesn't exist, Donnie boy? The whole thing is a sham, and I want you to use those two arguments next time you come up against a MAGA who's like, yeah, look, he opened an investigation. Use those two arguments, because they can't argue back with them. My name's Kyle, and I'm running for Congress because I give a shit. I care about stuff like this, and I care about you. I love you, and I want you to have a better life. Please go to my website, kylegauk.com. You can donate. You can volunteer. We love volunteers. We're hoping to have 2,000 by mid-February for canvassing, but also we need volunteers for phone banking and for postcarding, which means you don't have to be local. And if you have any special skills, please reach out. We'd love to have you on board. You can also sign up for our free weekly newsletter. It comes out every Thursday. And as always, if you made it this far, thank you. I love you, and we'll definitely talk soon.